Until the Thames.
Go!
Quintin Boat Club on the Berkshire station left of your screen against the German crew from Bayer Leverkusen. And the Germans go well here. They travel and they have a good record. And they've negotiated the hanging branches carefully, coming out from underneath the shade. And it seems to be an equal start. This could be an interesting race.
Oh, that's very tight already. This is going to be super. This crew, Leverkusen, from the suburbs of Cologne. Bayer named after the pharmaceutical company, obviously, who supply and put some funding into this club. But Quintin look like they've got a couple of feet at the moment. Fred Smallbones' crew. You can really hear the noise from both boats there. They're just churning along. It's great, isn't it, when they hang into each other like this?
They're side by side. It's not often you get as close as this is in a match environment. And it would seem Quintin have the lead, and they've pulled out, as we go live now, they've pulled out a bigger advantage.
They've capitalised on that well, haven't they? They've really begun to tame that Bayer Leverkusen crew.
I mean, they were the beaten finalists in this competition in 2015. They were strong too in the Prince of Wales, that was 2014, the Britannia as well, beaten finalists. But in 2016, it looks as if they've more than met their match with the Quintin Boat Club.
Well, they're looking for revenge, and you know, I think this is going to be a tough one to suffer this. Right on the edge of the steering there from Quintin, really just sort of beginning to try and push the puddles onto the German crew.
Umpires will be making sure they stay on their stations. There's no attempt to wash them down. But Quintin doing an impressive job. Matched them early and then drove on again in the mid-race.
That's right, and it looks like Quintin are doing a good job of keeping this racy. You know, they're not letting the boat sort of come down too low on the rate. They're keeping it nice and high, keeping it quite punchy. They're either feeling the pressure from the German crew, or they're just making sure that they sort of keep that edge for the next round, you know, making sure they do a good chunk of the race track as a crew.
Well, they've done well this season. I mean, Marlow, they won the B final of the senior eights. Alex Miller is there, who is a winner in the when Henley was it in 2012, didn't he? So
that's
he's
right, yeah.
There in the number 5 seat, 29 years old. So again, experience of this event. Every Henley since 2004. There's a man who knows exactly how to, well, should know, I've got experience of how to get the best out of a crew, how to make the most of these conditions.
Interesting to see the RT, it's just covered there, H and C on the back of the Cox's Lycra there. So that's Rudern Tennis und Hockey Club. So obviously a big multi-sports complex there that these guys train at.
Cox will urge them on now because their opposition is a length clear.
Quintin still rating just that little bit higher, so you know it's not a done deal. They're obviously still feeling the pressure from the German crew. But these London guys will be well accustomed to swirly water. I mean, the tideway's horrific a lot of the time, so you know they're not fazed by any swirl or anything like that.
They've got a couple of ex-internationals. They've got a 43-year-old there actually, Torsten Jonigkeit, in the number 5 seat, who was in the World Cup in Lucerne. He's also an Ironman, 3-time finisher.
In the Leverkusen crew, yeah, he's a doctor as well, isn't he?
Yeah. And they've also got a very promising junior who's come through, Yannick Schirmacher, in the 6th seat. So 12 stone, where is he? So 14 stone 4, and you've got the doctor, 43 years old, still doing it, 13 stone, 13 and a half, almost 14. But at the moment, that power, that experience is not counting. Quintin had their measure.
Heiner Schwarz is the coach of the Bayer Leverkusen crew as well, actually. Obviously they've been regulars here at Henley, so it's yeah, it's obviously finishing on a Thursday this time round, though, sadly.
Yes, they're used to going through the Sunday, but it's not going to happen in 2016. Heading towards the line, the last 10 strokes. Here come Quintin. This is a job very, very well done. against a German crew who've got very strong Henley credentials, but not this year. German crew reported that they didn't enjoy racing yesterday because of the conditions. They won't enjoy today because of the result.
Yeah, stop.